Hi, this is Dr. Steve Simonetti, and welcome to this health awareness moment. Excuse my casualness. Jamima came in, surprised me today, our photographer here, and I wanted to make sure we got this message out because I was reading this morning actually, and it's about the world of bacteria. And do you know that we are more bacterial cells than we are human cells? And in fact, their genetics affect our genetics. And in fact, bacteria we would not be alive if it wasn't for millions of bacteria in our digestive system, on our skin. And it first begins when you're born. And there's some conflicting theories about that there's actually the microbiome, which is in your fetus and the baby too, and they're researching that as we speak. But the fact is, if you're a vaginal delivery and you've come from the normal passageway of going through the birth canal, that's when you start with a heightened ability to be healthier because you get mom's bacteria. And that's a normal, healthy thing, and there's a right balance. Whereas if you're a C-section, and don't feel bad if you were born C-section or your child was born C-section, there's plenty of ways to compensate for that later. But you do have less of an opportunity to express health and avoid things like diabetes and allergies and autoimmune problems. So the fact is, you want to make sure that you do everything possible, and then unfortunately to be a vaginal birth in this country, we in some areas have as high as a 40 to 50% C-section rate, which is deplorable. So what happens then, instead of getting mom's bacteria from her intestines, believe it or not, which because they are now in the placenta, and I hate to get gross, but in her feces, and you get some of that too, you'll get bacteria from the skin of the doctor, of mom, which is not as well balanced. And bacteria produces immune cells. It affects so many things for brain chemistry for you to be a happy developing baby. So the other part of that is, which is crazy, if you sever the vagus nerve, which comes from your upper neck, and you have all these good bacteria, the bacteria don't do their jobs and produce the right things released into your blood. And this is what bacteria do. They're in your intestines. They take the food you eat, fiber, we've talked about it before, and as an end product of that water-soluble fiber, which are veggies, they produce things which bathe the brain like a car wash. They decrease depression, decrease the chances of dementia. But if you sever the nerve and you still have the bacteria, you don't get the benefits of all of those things the bacteria do. So your vagus nerve, which passes it past your upper neck, communicates with these bacteria. And again, if you're misaligned, where's my little plastic friend? I don't go anywhere without him. If you're misaligned, especially in this atlas vertebra, which the birth process commonly does because they're pulling and twisting, rather than being born in gravity, mom's on her back trying to push a baby uphill, it interferes with that communication, vagus nerve to your bacteria, and the bacteria communicate with your vagus nerve. Amazing thing, this human body. Be sure you can control your birth process. Sometimes it's difficult, but also you do have control over whether your atlas vertebra and the other vertebra in the spine are allowing proper communication. The vertebrae are not subluxated, which is a misalignment. That you have control over by visiting your doctor of chiropractic. Hope you enjoyed this health awareness moment. Make it a great day.